Alright, welcome you beautiful bastards. Good to have you back for another episode of Welcome to the Shit Show, patent pending. This one is a little bit different. We got some of the usual suspects in it. We have got myself playing mid lane. I queued ADC, did not get ADC. And guess what, motherfuckers? I'm still playing ADC. Mid lane Lucian, super fun. If you ever want to pick on a Kassadin, it's an amazing pick. I love Kassadin. I'm a big fan of playing Kassadin. He is just super fun. His late game's crazy fun. It's just good times. But in this case, to hell with this guy, I'm gonna go at him. And he even played the smart build. He ended up starting with the fleet footwork for that lane sustain. I may have not played around that properly this game, and that's on me. We'll get to that. So we've got my buddy Squirrel sitting on this Nautilus. He is back new to the game. He's working on his plays. I'm not gonna lie, this is not a good game for him. It's not a good game for the Jinx. We completely sacked his lane. Like, we threw bot to the fucking wolves. But they got their Kassadin sitting in the tower. They got their Riven waiting over here. They got their Pike sitting over here, the Nautilus over here, and our Jinx over here. So, look what we do. We fucking invade. We're just gonna steal off Elise's blue, which she needs pretty bad early. And we're gonna try and get her behind. So, my buddy Reaper is playing Rek'Sai jungle. He is not a jungle main, but he can play it. Well, better than I can, really. Reaper can play better than I can, better than Squirrel can, so it's up to him. So Maokai goes top. He's already scrapping out this Riven. He went with the grass build, because that's the correct one in this melee matchup. Pike Senate, that's a lot of invisible and a lot of... they got a lot of scaling and a lot of early potential. So it's a pretty good team. We've got some decent late game with Maokai going tank and with the Jinx, of course, hyperscaling. Maokai, of course, loses all these level 1 trades. That's how it goes. He's able to get some back, but he really needs 2 to be able to kind of scrap. Even then, for the most part, I think he loses a lot of these matchups. So, beautiful setup for this. We're going to get into the mind of this. So he had just taken blue. Elise is coming over here to find it. Oh, it's gone. Cass goes up. Rek'Sai is just awaiting. All he needs to do is just show up to lane, free flash. Now, what I don't understand is that I've got a full tilt freeze going, and I am losing an XP. So the issue is, now with flash gone, and the fact that I am running Lucian with press the attack and ignite, Kassadin can't farm anymore. Top's having a bit of a rough time. Rek'Sai is able to take his camp. Really, he should have gone straight into his red buff, into blue buff, into gank boss. But pathing's a problem when you're kind of new back to the game. I think the last time he jungled was like season 8. So it's been a while. There's some rust involved in this. So I'm continuing this freeze, still being down levels, which does not make too much sense. I'm about to make a very terrible decision. And the decision is that I just went right in for no real reason, and I tanked the entire wave. I tanked all of this. All of this beat the shit out of me. Terrible decision. Unfortunately now Rek'Sai is scrapping the Elise. Flash for flash. Good escape to get out, but the Riven's collapsing, so we had to run down. Should have been able to make it, but Kassadin comes back in. Now you're looking at a Kassadin with 3 Dark Steel Sacks, killing an assist. Yes, he's down in CS, but unfortunately he is up in gold by a lot. because he had got first blood on me, because I kind of crapped my pants aggressively. If we're being honest, it's a terrible decision. His terrible decision is he's staying in lane. He's at half health. Now he's in the minion wave. I didn't need to ignite. That was a bit of a waste, but I wanted to just in case Elise was showing up. But she ended up running top instead, and they are hammering into this Maokai. Unfortunately, that was about the worst current matchup I've ever seen. Like, that was no turret management at all. So Elise is so good because she just presses E and she'll go untargetable. She didn't. So River just ran in full tanking, didn't do really anything, and it just got dropped. And unfortunately, the Jinx is able to CS, but you get hit with one of these pike hooks into the follow-up. They got really good built-in sustain, able to take the damage down. Jinx doesn't know how to stand behind minions, so she just gets free shots. She's got no mana. It's kind of going bad. So at this point, Kassadin is on 3 CS. He has Lucidity Boots. See, you pick... There's 2 champs that you can pick into a Kassadin. Let's say you're uncomfortable with the Kassadin matchup. There's 2 champs you can pick. Camille or Lucian. I'm not a good Camille. I'm not even a good Lucian, but I'm better than I am with fucking Camille. Because Kassadin simply cannot trade back into you at a certain point. So the fact he's coming forward means that I knew that this is coming, and now on my ward, I see that there's Elise. There's no point in me turning back on this. Let's get a couple of these pots burning. Like, coming back with only a longsword really, really sucks. My flash is gone, my ignite's gone. I got a Rek'Sai here, and we see that there's an Elise coming. But my Rek'Sai's pathing has not been good. But he gets the knock up, he gets a very easy kill. Even though Pike's here and Kassadin's here, they can't do anything. They were too far away, Elise just kind of into that. I didn't even really lose any minions. So Buddy he's taking camps, but he's taking the slow camps. Oh, Maokai, he tried. He had a good run. A lot of damage from minions, but just got the double buff, so nothing really coming out. Is this burn? Nope, the shield comes in. Doesn't get the last bit. That's alright. So Rek'Sai needs to take blue. You don't take it because, yeah, you're a manaless champ, but you still need your blue. If the XP it gives and the gold it gives is pretty essential. I don't think he knows that the camps do different things now when you kill them. Like, you get health and mana back from killing the Gromp, and that the Krugs are worth a crap ton of gold. That's alright. So now I'm on a Lucian. I've hit 6. It's 12 CS to 34. He's allowed to farm as long as I'm not there. I've got my Noon Quiver, and I got basic boots. He's level 6, so now he can kind of escape. He's got his flash still, he's alright. I've got my ignite up, but if he makes a misplay, he's going to have a bad time. Just going to put a control ward there, just because I know that this pike's been coming up, so it's not very important for me to put a control ward in the top bush, because I can just keep regular wards. Riven and Elise are not invisibiches. So right now, I'm just looking at these last hits. I want that cannon, but I can see that Elise is scrapping out the Rek'Sai. I'm not overly concerned. So everybody, who's going to rewind that rule shenanigans?
The spider eye.
We're gonna watch. Hear what happens. So Rek'Sai can see this Elise. Everyone can see this Elise. She is on a ward. She's taking red. Or the red ward. She starts backing. Gets the spider off. Gets knocked up. Nautilus moves way too far forward before throwing that hook. It's at a very long range. So misses the E, misses the pull, misses the Q. Everybody misses everything. Double stun comes in for the pike. E out for the Elise. Able to get a little bit of trade damage back off. I end up waiting for the Kassadin to come into the bush. Gets the auto attack for the last hit. Pulls himself off to safety with the hook. Very good disengage. Now I'm sitting at a level 7 Lucian because we had seen with this whole fight breaking out. We'll go back a little bit further. So with this whole fight breaking out, first thing you do, you see it, immediately I start roaming down. But I see the Kassadin's coming, so I dead stop, and I just trade right into him. So now his flash is down yet again. I'm feeling real good about this. Maokai is still up in levels on this Riven, and he's got bombies on himself. He's got really good sustain. Somehow he still has double buffs, which is kind of weird. And he is maxing Q, which, if you're not support Maokai, that's the build. Your top lane Maokai, you max Q, the base damage, that's how you're clearing waves, that's how you're shoving, and that's how you're trading. It's really good. So Nut gets grabbed by a hook, but honestly, who the fuck cares? Unfortunately, he has aggroed the dragon, and he kind of gets chased out like a scared turtle. So I come back onto my control ward. Kassadin's still here. He's still got 13 CS to my 52, and he's down 2 levels. I have not backed for items. This is an issue. I am sitting on 1100, which would be enough for me to get another component for the build. So we are just going to GTFO. Good timing, too, with the Elise coming in. But now I see here they are showing up. Let's lie in wait. Get a couple quick autos. Knew that the E was going to be coming. Trade back. Get a little bit of quick damage down. Kassadin's coming on to me. Great knock-up from the cast coming in. Pike is also showing up. Rek'Sai aggressively flashes. Pike comes in. That knock-up onto the Pike saved my ass. So I was able to get the E out of the range. If Kassadin comes any further, we can go back in on him. And I sort of KS that. I sort of did. Like, he earned that kill on the cast, and I sort of straight stole it. And I do feel a little bit bad for that. I should have let him have that. I didn't need it. And it would have helped him a little bit more on his build. Yeah, so that's on me. But the good thing is I wasn't able to get pickaxe into cloak on that, and then almost boots. So basically, I just need a couple more waves, and I should be able to finish off 2 items on 1 back, and the power spike is pretty intense. So the fact that that blew up gave us warning that there was somebody up in this river. There's a ward up, so Maokai can see that there's a Pike here. Riven flashes in. That knockback was absolutely beautiful. That runaway yet 2 was fantastic. The hook grabbed him, but really, I mean, you're looking at plate, steel caps, Bami's Maokai into double AD. You are just not going to do shit to him anymore. Good stun to save the Riven's life, but Maokai he's going to kill him. So Elise comes up, but she is down 4 levels. I don't know what you think is going to happen. So I'm just going to blow her up. We're very, very free. We've been doing some mean things to this Elise, but slightly worse into what we've been doing into this bot lane. Although the thing I don't fully understand is that Senna is up 2 kills. Did not ult during that fight to help any of the teammates out, but is down half the CS. Pretty crazy. So me and the Maokai, we're tank bitches. If they want to scrap, we are going to scrap. There is nothing that this Riven and Kassadin can do but run away, because that's literally all they can do. So here is where we make a very conscious team decision to just say, fuck you bot lane, we're sorry. We are 3-manning this top lane turret to unlock the Maokai. They are pinging every bit of assistance that they can. Jinx gets hooked as Nautilus was walking away. This was not the best timing. So she's out in the open, there's no minions to stand behind, and she goes into the bush. She just stands and takes it while Nautilus is walking away. He doesn't even turn back or notice that there's a fight going on, so he just goes up to the dragon pit, realizes, ah, shit, she's dead, walks back, does not go in diagonal lines to try and dodge out, almost hit that hook. If he would have hit it in, he would have been able to dodge out from the pipe and then flash over the wall and live. Sadly, does not happen. But we did drop this top lane turret, open up the top lane map, and now we are going to take Herald. If we take Herald and put that mid, well, now we have cracked open all of this, and the next Herald is going to be ours for free. But like I said, we are completely scrapping bot lane. They have received literally zero help. Rek'Sai has not come here. Elise has. This Jinx is playing with no respect to a pipe at all. Zero respect given. Your Nautilus was coming back to lane and you did that. Terrible, terrible decision making. So, we are, this mobile death squad just moved from top lane into Herald, into dropping Herald, going into mid. We've got a wave crashing. Kassadin can't stay here. Elise is here for some reason. If Elise kind of looks at us, it's not going to go well. She got the E on me, but there's no follow-up, which means she stuns her down. Maokai ends up accidentally getting burned. Maokai accidentally ends up taking turret aggro because of the Sunfire Cape. Tanked it the entire time, didn't realize it, and then died in the process. So Kassadin is running away. We are going to take Scuttle. Going to get my mana back up, ready to go. If Kassadin wants to come in, they'll die. And we can see that they are over here. We know that they're over here. Their whole team is roaming over. But our Nautilus has come and joined, and he does have level 6. But from the looks of it, has not yet skilled his ult up. Let's see why. So Pike goes onto the Rek'Sai. Hook goes back in over there. I'm ulting like a madman. Senna has to run away. Pike is just in the middle of this Rek'Sai and this Nautilus. Unfortunately, we did not smite in time. Rek'Sai flash. We're having a little bit of bad time going on here, but I'm able to back him up. Get that ward down. Pop it out. Riven is now roaming down, ready to go. I have 0 sums left on this Lucian, but I catch the wave right as she goes to the tower. I have not backed in a while. I'm sitting on 3,300 gold. I have not bought any items. We've taken 2 turrets, and I have put on 4 kills, and I haven't bought shit. This is a problem, and the Kassadin is still at 17 CS. He can't even approach the wave. Maokai just walks behind him. He actually gets a really good timing on that ult. If he wouldn't have done that, it would have been horrific. But Nautilus runs into the back of them to lock them up. Nox actually holds them for a very long period of time so that the Jinx can start trying to do some damage, but the Maokai is able to run it in yet as well. Whiff on the W, that's alright. And unfortunately, I didn't get any kills or assists out of that, and Jinx dies to a turret again. Yep. Sen is able to get the recall off. We didn't really chase into her too much. But as you can see, we have sacrificed bot lane completely. They have no items. They have nothing. They have nothing but sadness. But now that I've backed, I got my Kraken Slayer, I got my Zerker Greaves, Warhammer, and Pickaxe, and Cloak of Agility. In other words, I am extraordinarily close. I'm like 600 gold away from another completed item. My power spike is pretty fucking big. Pretty fucking big. Good escape out on the Rek'Sai from this Pike. You could always tell when he's invisible when you're tunneled, because he's always going to show the movement. so you know that he's there. Can't, like, sneak up on you. Kassadin's coming down. The problem is, Maokai's pretty strong. The Rek'Sai can do some damage. The issue is they've got a TP to match coming from the Riven, and the Elise is here. We kind of just picked a 5v3. Like, Nox doing what he can. Still has Flash Up. Really should use it on this Riven. Would have got a kill. Kind of standing and tanking. Maokai dies. I was in top lane, and I'm here at the battle finally goes. Senna just quit. Not really sure why. It's not like she's doing bad. Kills are pretty even. Gold's definitely in our favor. But unfortunately, we did lose 4 for 1. Not great. I was really hoping to get that, but the angle was wrong. Tried, failed. Just gonna take this tower, clear some more things out. I'm still a little bit bitter. Like, if I had TP to match that play, it would have been really nice. I think we would have got the 4 kills, but going 4 for 1, not awesome. This Kassadin, though, is 23 CS and level 9 to my level 12 and 129. I basically Flame Horizoned him at 18 or 19 minutes on the game. I have Flame Horizoned him at 19 minutes. That's really fucking rough. So, like, what does Kassadin do? There goes most of his health. What's Pike gonna do? Absolutely nothing. I still haven't fought. I am not doing good backs. I've got about 1,500. I got enough for another level. So Nautilus decides to just aggro tank that and just straight up dies for it. The turret's hurt, bud. Turret's hurt. Bomby Cinder does take, like, start turret aggro, even if you don't attack them. Good root. I'm not really sure what the Riven was thinking. Able to get the kill back onto the Pike, which is pretty solid. Get the kill onto the Kassadin, onto the Elise. Riven is coming in. She ends up full comboing me. Is what it is. I had my flash up. I didn't expect it to get the combo. I could have flashed it, but I didn't. That's on me. I've got my quick blades. I mean, this level of haste, my crits reduce my cooldowns, which is super, super, super nice. BF Sword, so I'm going on Infinity Edge. Once that is complete, my damage becomes absolutely insane at this stage of the game. The Spike has been hitting all of these hooks really, really well. He is ignited, he is taking a lot of damage. Gets a really good root off, just dodges out the Pike execute. Rek'Sai was right to run away. At this point, I am 10,000 of our team's 3,600 or 36,000 gold. Not kind of misses the point blank on the Elise, but does get the double knock-up from it into the Rek'Sai knock-ups, which is really, really good. And I'm finally here. I don't really do anything because they kind of died before I even showed up. Because Riven was top and Senna rage quit, I guess. Which doesn't make sense. Like, she was doing good. Did not need to do the rage quit. Didn't even notice that it did the rage quit. But we got a dragon up ready for the taking. Rek'Sai's definitely taking a bit of tower damage there. But this one should fall to minions before anybody clears it out. You can see how quick that went. That was very, very speedy. I'm going for this blue buff. Jinx is only living because they FF. So basically this game is an example of how do you super, super aggressively fuck a Kassadin. And the answer is pick Lucian and just don't let him play the game. Easy. Easy, apparently. Also, that level 2 jungle gank coming out from the Rek'Sai, phenomenal. I'd say the only one takeaway there would be work on pathing with Rek'Sai. Uh, yeah, pathing's an issue. The ganks, the actual mechanical plays, there's no issues with any of that. But speed clearing, knowing your pathing, so you're not wasting time waiting on camps, is pretty essential in this season. So yeah, all in all, fucking good times. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I hope you guys enjoyed the shit out of that. This was a short one. The last one was a little excessive, if we're being honest. And we're always honest on this channel. Hence, I call you beautiful bastards, because that's honest. So I'm gonna do another one eventually. Another of these fucking little VODs. But we're going to space them out a little bit. So, yeah. All right. Have an awesome fucking day. And if you didn't like the video, go fuck yourself and don't have an awesome day. So, that's right. Peace.